Hello, down here, and I'm a little pissed off right now because I just recorded this and I forgot I switched stuff to my new mic that failed. Well, you won't know about that until later, but it I forgot to switch it back to my old one. So all the audio, most of the audio is when I switched over to the other display, it there was no audio. So now I gotta do this again. But it's fine. I'll get through it. But what this video is just basically I just want to talk about what anime I'm currently watching, what I am watching for this current anime season, that kind of stuff. And let's just go ahead and get started with this first one. A certain magical index railgun, certain scientific railgun T. Sorry, this is the third season for a certain scientific railgun, and it's good. I like it, but this is not me saying whether I'm liking or something. This is just me talking about what I'm actually watching. That's how so I'm not gonna try not to do that. So yeah, the next one is one that's technically it is Azure Lane, and it's technically on hold because the last two episodes are coming out in what's it say here March 13th and 20th, the 13th and 20th respectively. Okay, yeah. For now, that's how that is. So, but I'm just keeping in the watching thing because it's March. It just is the third month, so it's not going to be as long as it not. It's not like they delayed it into like July or something. Right. The next one is of course Black Clover. Man, this one's been on for what, almost 3 years. That's crazy. God, I feel like I'm being fake right now because I'm saying some of the same stuff from the last time I tried to record this. And but of course that makes sense because I had to re-record something if there's no freaking audio. I don't want to dub over stuff. This one is just I don't know. I've stuck with this one for a while. I've even caught up with the manga, so I know what is going to be happening, and what is currently happening, obviously. And honestly, my favorite thing is so far has been the demon that has showed up. Sorry, the that has showed up. It's like one of my favorite antagonists that I've seen in a manga slash anime, and they did so well with it so far. They've been doing so well with it. Anyway, up next is Bleach, which I have three of these that are just more or less watch when I want to kind of thing that I just put on there. That I'm like, I'll go and watch it at some point, continue watching it at some point, like an episode or two for now and that kind of stuff. Though I haven't really done it with Bleach, I've done it with the other two more. But I just put it on here because I want to finish it. More or less halfway. More or less halfway between to finishing it. So that's good at least. Anyway, the next one is a new one, like railgun, but this is like new. This is Darwin's Game, which I really freaking love. It's got a mix of Future Diary and Danganronpa, and I just really freaking love this anime. It really stood out to me whenever I was picking them. This one is one I have currently on my TV right now, which is Interspecies Reviewers. I don't, and of course I've found out about this from Noble, Lost Pause, etc. Because he did a video on it before it actually came out, obviously, but talking about the manga mainly because then that led me to actually read the manga myself, and I really freaking enjoyed it. I laughed so much with it, so I'm excited. Why is it just shonen? Why is it shonen when it should be seinen? I'm just saying it should be shonen. I should be seinen, not shonen. With what happens in it, obviously. Anyway, on to my next one. And, oh, by the way, definitely check this one out. It is freaking hilarious. Anyway, next one is pretty much not most people. My Hero Academia season 4, obviously. I freaking love this. Freaking, loved, I've loved the fight between Deku and Chisaki with when he has Eri with him and he does the what's it called, Manchester Smash or something like that. Yeah, I freaking love it. Anyway, next one is like Bleach. This one is Naruto Shippuden, which obviously, like I said, it's the same as Bleach, where I'm just going back to it every now and then to just watch them. This one I'm only at like episode 28, but here's the thing: I'm gonna be skipping a lot of the filler, pretty much all of the filler, and that'll knock it down from 500 episodes to like 200 and something episodes. Literally almost half, a little bit more than half than of 500, a little bit more. So that'll take a lot of time off to actually watch it. Anyway, next one is another new one. That is, and I've been waiting for this. Nekopara, the official TV. Well, they're both. Well, it has an OVA and it technically has, yeah. But this one is just like where it's not like put on Steam to buy. This is a completely streamable anime, unlike the other ones, unlike the OVAs. Where I mean you can stream so, but you had to buy the actual episodes instead of being able to stream them. And oh, thank God we can stream this. And I freaking love it so much. I don't know, I just really like Nekopara. Okay, leave me alone. Next is Plunderer, where this one I just thought it looked interesting, and of course I like to have some my etchy content on here, but I really like the concept of it of people having a literally like number on them, and if it gets down to zero, they get sent to the abyss. But I really it just really caught my eye. Next one is the new Pokemon series, which I've never watched Sun and Moon. I've never finished X and Y, but I have wanted to watch this because it is technically a reboot. So I would be able to watch it because it's a starting over kind of thing where it adds all of them all regions combined into this one anime, and I've been having a blast watching this. It's got to be one of my favorite Pokemon animes because it is so enjoyable, so funny. Designs are really good. I really like it. Up next is a new one. Science fell in love, so I tried to prove it, and this one is freaking hilarious. I love this concept of these hardcore scientists that fell in love, and they're trying to prove that it can be calculated whether they are actually in love. And I find that to be a genius concept. To like a different kind of concept between with romance anime. I really freaking love it. Next is the controversial Seven Deadly Sins: Wrath of the Gods, the third season. Now I give Studio Dean a pass because, from what I've heard, it was just like thrusted to them, and they didn't have as much time to work on it. If they had more time, I'm sure all the animation thing that people cry about, and bitch about, is it would all be better. There wouldn't be anything like that happening because they would have had more time. Like I said, if they had more time, there wouldn't be any like bitching about the animation. But of course, I've been watching it more for the story, which has been like very, very good this season. I really have been enjoying, really have been enjoying it. And the final one here is Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, which again, this is kind of more like the Bleach and Naruto Shippuden, where I'm just like going back to it. Though this one I've been watching more than the other two. I'm currently at episode 26. And yeah, I know, and I'm watching in depth, but I will be moving on to Crunchyroll for when I'm watching, wanted to finish it out, obviously. But this has always been one of my favorite. I never like I said like the first series. I've watched it, but I've never finished it. That's what I've been doing with these, so I want to watch them. So yeah, I really have been enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And anyway, where, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I don't know video that I don't know just randomly decided to do. If you did, why not check out some of my other videos? Subscribe if you're new, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bye.